Secret Service swarms Vice President's house. The Secret Service was out in full force at the #1 observatory circle this past weekend, and it was not for the reason you might think. Vice President Mike Pence and his wife Karen hosted Secret Service members and their families for a dinner and get-together to honor them for their service. On Twitter he posted, "Honored to host the selfless and dedicated men and women of the Secret Service." One picture showed the Vice President bending over with the son of one of his Secret Service officers and giving him a play card toy. The little boy was wearing a sweater and a bow tie. All the kids had the opportunity to see the numerous Christmas trees around the house as well as visit with the Vice President and his wife. When speaking about the event, the Vice President posted to Twitter that he and Karen enjoyed meeting their families and thanking them for their service. The pictures of the event show how beautifully decorated their residence was. Turns out that over 40 volunteers offered up their time to decorate the Vice Presidential residence for free. Their decorations included a bountiful door wreath and a large star hanging on the wall.
Welcome to the Vice President's home.
Other showcases in the house include a gorgeous nativity scene, an immaculate and large gingerbread house, mantle candles, stockings, and a Christmas tree with presents underneath already. Shortly before the Secret Service event took place, the presidential and vice presidential Christmas cards were taken and sent out. The Second Lady tweeted out the picture of herself and her husband next to an ornament-filled Christmas tree in the vice presidential residence. In the picture, they were surrounded by a mantle that was decorated with a garland and gifts that were wrapped around the base of the Christmas tree. In the spirit of Christmas and the holidays, the Second Lady has not only hosted the Secret Service, but done innumerable other projects to bring Christmas to others. The White House noted this in one of their press releases. As Christmas approaches, Second Lady Karen Pence visited with children receiving medical care to give them coloring books and crayons, while also offering encouraging words to them and their families. First, Mrs. Pence visited patients, families, and staff members at MedStar Georgetown University Hospital in Washington, D.C. Upon arrival, she was greeted by Katie Wallace, the Child Life Coordinator, and Aileen Farrell, Chief Nursing Officer. The staff led Mrs. Pence to the inpatient area where she met with young patients. The Second Lady spoke with the children and their families and gave them coloring books and crayons. Then, Mrs. Pence visited the pediatric outpatient hematology/oncology clinic. There, she visited the art therapy program that is provided by Tracy's Kids. She gave a child who was meeting with one of the art therapists a coloring book and crayons. She gave the art therapist a charm bracelet in appreciation for her work in art therapy. The children at MedStar Georgetown University Hospital provide so much inspiration and hope, said Mrs. Pence. I was encouraged by the positive spirits and laughter and appreciate the opportunity to share some time with them during this holiday season. We're so pleased to have a visit from Mrs. Pence to help brighten the days of our sick children who unfortunately must be hospitalized so close to the holidays, said Aileen Farrell, Chief Nursing Officer. We thank her for the smiles she spread here today at MedStar Georgetown. Mrs. Pence also visited children